Chapter 1, Part 1, Oregon Construction Contractor Laws and Regulations. Contractor licensing generally. Individuals and businesses conducting construction activities are required to be licensed with the Construction Contractors Board, or CCB. The website is www.oregon.gov/CCB. Construction Contractors Board. CCB is governed by a 9-member board. Laws and rules. Oregon Revised Statutes, ORS, are the laws. Oregon Administrative Rules, OAR, further define the laws. Who must be licensed? A person or business that arranges for work, performs, or offers to perform work, bids, on a road, highway, etc., attached to real estate, on any type of property, for compensation or with the intent to sell. The intent to sell requires a contractor's license. Responsible Managing Individual, or RMI, must be an owner or an employee, must have management or supervisory authority, and must complete a 16-hour pre-license training and testing requirement. Exempt from licensing. A handyman, where the work is less than $1,000, owners or their employees, employees of a contractor, an owner contracting with licensed contractors to flip up to 3 houses per year. You must contract with licensed contractors to do cosmetic work, must be residential general contractor to do anything that requires permit or contract with residential general contractor. Owner cannot do work if has the intent to sell and unlicensed. Worker leasing companies and temporary agencies, and some agricultural. Independent contractors. You work under a contract and are free from the right of direction and control. Review Appendix B. To be considered an independent contractor, contractor and subs must be properly licensed and be financially responsible for their work. To prove this, contractors hiring subcontractors must retain documentation of subcontractors' license, insurance, and workers' compensation insurance, if required, for the entire time the subcontractor is on the project. If not, the subcontractor may be deemed the contractor's subject worker or workers, which means the contractor is responsible as if those were employees. Licensing process. The CCB license is good for 2 years. Steps to obtaining a contractor's license include: decide on a business entity. Business entity is a choice of the business structure, and the choice impacts liability, taxes, and financial management. Identify your RMI, that is, the person doing the training and testing. File business structure with Secretary of State. File ABN if necessary. Determine structure types you'll work on. Again, the RMI completes the training and testing. Obtain surety bond and insurance. Obtain workers' compensation if necessary. If you are an exempt contractor, workers' comp is not required. If you are non-exempt, workers' comp is required. If leasing employees, use the policy number provided by the leasing company. Employer tax numbers are required if hiring employees. Business Identification Number, or BIN, Federal Employer Identification Number, or EIN, and Workers' Compensation Compliance Number. License endorsements. Residential contractors work on residential and small commercial structures. Commercial contractors work on small and large commercial structures. If only working on small commercial structures, contractor can hold either residential or commercial endorsement. If working on all structure types, you must hold both endorsements and must post both residential and commercial bonds, referred to as a dual endorsement. Residential structure. These include single-family homes, apartment complex, 4 stories or less, condos, modular, floating, or manufactured homes. Also includes appurtenances to real estate, or an improvement attached to real estate, which is land. Examples include a sunroom, a barn, a fence, or a swimming pool. Small commercial structures include must only meet one of the criteria listed, non-residential structure 20 feet or less in height with ground area of 10,000 square feet or less, or non-residential unit in larger unit can be up to 12,000 square feet as long as unit is not more than 20 feet tall, for example a storefront in a mall. 20-foot height is measured from lowest interior finish of structure to highest interior finish, not the roof line. Appurtenance to the above, for example installing gas pumps at a 7-Eleven store. The non-residential structure with contract price for all construction is $250,000 or less. A large commercial structure is not residential and is larger than small commercial. A general contractor may supervise, perform, and subcontract an unlimited number of unrelated trades on a job site. A specialty contractor may supervise, perform, and subcontract 2 or fewer unrelated trades, including his or her own, on job site. A residential limited contractor works on residential or small commercial projects, cannot exceed $40,000 a year in gross volume, and each project can be no more than $5,000 per project, per site, per year. A residential or commercial developer owns or has interest in property and contracts with a general contractor to improve property so the developer can sell. Developer cannot do work. Commercial contractor experience requirements. Level 1. Owners, or 1 or more key employees have a combined total of 8 years of experience. Level 2. Owners, or 1 or more key employees with combined total of 4 years experience. Key employees are owners or employees of a contractor who is a corporate officer, manager, a superintendent, a foreperson, or a lead person. Review the education that can substitute for experience. Review Appendix C, Endorsement Summary. This is an important appendix for the test. Note: a commercial general level 2 contractor can build anything a commercial general level 1 contractor can build. No difference between the levels.